So the CIA released a document basically saying the universe is a hologram and showing how people could access superhuman abilities and shift their reality through consciousness. And so I'm going over it section by section and translating it in really easy to understand language. This is part 5. If you missed the other ones, go check the other videos in this playlist. This one's going to be really short and simple, but I actually like the way they put this section called lamp versus laser. Essentially what they're saying here is that the human brain can be compared to a lamp on the average basis, where it's emitting light and heat, but it's kind of chaotic and it's going all over the place and not necessarily having a big expanded impact. Whereas under the HemiSync protocol, they talk about how when the brain becomes coherent, specifically the left and right brain, and what I also believe they're talking about is brain and heart coherence, when they become coherent, essentially the human brain or the consciousness becomes like a laser where the energy can get very focused and expand very, very far. So this idea has already been shown to be true in other studies done outside the CIA. One of the best examples I can think of is Dr. Joe Dispenza's work, where basically what he talks about is when the brain and heart come into coherence, you essentially become a magnetic force field for whatever it is that you're creating in your mind. So if your brain or your consciousness is in a lamp state and you imagine your dream life and you feel good, it's going to have a little bit of an impact in the energy or the space around you. But if you first get your brain and your heart to come into coherence, and then you imagine the life you want to create, or as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, you fall in love with your future, then your energy serves as a laser, really connecting you to that potential reality. So I love this section. Highly recommend reading it yourself.